Now that we've taken a look at Faith Ringgold's Tar Beach, I'd like you to go ahead and start drawing out a memory of yours, whether it's a memory of daily living, positive, or a memory that travel, or maybe a memory that you've done outside. But after you've drawn your memory in pencil, go ahead and take a Sharpie and outline it. When you move on to the coloring step, go ahead and take your crayons, colored pencils, markers, or any supply that you'd like, and I want you to go ahead and color your project in. By the time that you're finished, try to have it so that there's little to no white. Thinking about details of the room, who was all there, any kinds of things that would help take your story and your memory and make it real. I'm going to go ahead and finish coloring, and once I've finished coloring, I'll show you the final steps. Now that you've cut out your sentence structure as well as your picture, go ahead and glue that to the bottom part of your memory that you drew. Just kind of explains what it is that you drew and tells the person that's looking at your picture a little bit more about your artwork. Lastly, go ahead and take some of the interesting pattern papers that I have on the back table. You can glue those down in any type of pattern or design that you wish. You'll notice that I set them out onto the background paper so that I had a plan or an idea of what it's going to look like. Then I started to glue them down once I found something that I like. The other thing that you might notice is planning that out is that I'm using repetition. The designs and patterns that I used in the corners got repeated in all 4 corners. Lastly, I'm taking some of these pieces of paper, and instead of just leaving it as a square, I started cutting it down into smaller squares. I'm using this for the designs in between my top and bottom border. I like the way that looks. Again, you'll notice I placed it out onto the paper first so I could see what it's going to look like. And then I started to glue it down. In this next example, I took another colored piece of paper and cut it in half. Using my leftover papers from the side, I used those in the center, making longer strips on the top, filled in by a square border. I hope you had fun doing this project today. I know I had fun. Thanks for watching.